Now, the thing about my Volkswagen Type 2 is right here, this back axle. It was cracked so bad that I went in there with a little piece of duct tape and I squashed it back together, and I did not glue it. I just squashed it back together as best as I could so I could lay these wheels in it. Then I laid a piece of paper clip on top of the axle inside there. Then I duct taped a piece of rubber eraser, to also smash down on the axle so the axle does not move in the back. I did not glue anything because I did not want to disturb this beautiful axle. So everything around it is tight, but the axle itself that's cracked is still cracked, but it's fixed with duct tape. So it's ready to roll. I filled up the headlamps with some clear nail polish. I put a nice little bumper on there, a braided bumper, and so you can see it's ready to go. It doesn't turn corners too good. I marked it with the VW in the back there, and it's got a lot of weight behind it. Now, also, it's not very good with corners, of course. But as a straight-ahead dragster, it's okay too. We like it, and it's like one of my favorites right now. And Bug wants us to clean up this S10. You figured out what's wrong with the Billy?
Yeah, well, flip it over here and see what's up.
Alright.
So the thing is, down there in the axle, look at that, a little piece of carpet fluff. And I think that one's good. There's another one around here somewhere, but we have to get that out. Now what do we use? Do we use fire? No, it burns up the tires. Do we use, well, we use clippers a little bit. I'll show you. Okay, so here's what we do. We take these clippers and we reach in there very gently and we grab out that hair, or not that hair, that carbon fiber. See that? That can cause steering problems, brake problems, all kinds of stuff. It's good we get it out of there. I'll say one thing, that certainly did improve everything in this. Speed, suspension, handling, everything. It's beautiful. Well, look, see? Right here you can see in between the chassis and the body, there's a gap right there. And what we're gonna have to do, if we're gonna make this one good and straight and true, is smash this side back in there. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to like smash it in the fender there, like a sledgehammer on a tick.
Okay, so now this is the Majorette Mercedes Class A that Bug wants me to make into a race car. He says keep the original tires because they're nice and fat and on all four corners. Axe handle against this rock, and the car's going to be in between there, but it's not going to be like a sledgehammer and tick. I'm just going to tap it. Yeah, I have to use that weight to do it. So let's see if I'm successful. What do you say, Billy? This one's about a 4-corner, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So, did I straighten it or what?
Just eyeballing it here.
I think you did. Yeah? You did.
You know, I had to clean out that interior of that race car. What do you think about that, BLILY?
I think you chowed it up pretty nice. Ain't nothing left.
That's right. You see the back? The wheels are free on the axle. They can turn however they want. But this, on the front, the wheels are connected to each other. So I don't know if that affects the speed, but it's ready to go. It's a beautiful, beautiful van, and I love my VWs, that's for sure.
Hey, sir, check this out. Look, it's an old TROCA. It's an old, I found it. It's been rusted way back there for years. And this will be more fun to fix up than any old Mercedes, A-class, whatever. Look at this thing.
But the one thing that we agree on is pickup trucks. And whenever a pickup truck comes in that needs help, the standing order is to fix that pickup truck as soon as possible and get it rolling again. Because we don't want that pickup truck to suffer any more than is necessary. And BLILY, I can't get over that name. BLILY just brought us a pickup truck. It doesn't roll. It has some bad ass decals on it. It looks like it's been in a sandbox for years and years and years. The driver's door post is smashed in, so it's like a real lowrider. It looks rusty. We're not going to clean it up, but it does not roll, and it needs new wheels, and that's what we're here for. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try to straighten up that doorpost right away.
Gosh, that's the most beautiful truck I ever saw.
Ain't that the truth? I've never opened up a LaChalka before. Let's see what we got. Okay, so take the top off of it, shake it apart. Come on, get it apart, get it up. Okay, so that doorpost is smashed, and the sun visor is actually a piece that fits inside there, which I never knew. And of course, we got the windshield there, and it also holds down the front axle. And here is the crappy wheels with the beautiful chassis. I'm going to get to that in a second. Here's LaChalka, the bottom of it. It's pretty scraped up because somebody kept rolling it even though the back suspension was just shot, as you can see. So it's beautiful. We're going to keep it intact and put it back together.
Yeah, I'm gonna put weight in it, make it a race car.
Hell yeah. Race truck.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
First, bodywork. That doorpost above the Aztec skull. And then here, in the back fender, we need to squeeze that out. There's a big dent in it. So it's hindering the rear wheel. One reason we here at Leftovers Junkyards put a red alert on these old trucks is because they fall apart. They're disintegrating even as they come in. Look at this. See that big crack in the frame? That happened when we tried to straighten it. So we're gonna refurbish it with some duct tape, some beautiful paper clips. We're gonna make sure it rolls. Like, it was warped when it came in, and now it does roll. We made sure that we've got the wheels all specified. We got the specs out, and you know, we can lean around and just take it easy, right, BLILY?
You want a real speed freak? We're gonna sand, and then we're gonna graph out them axles. That's what we're gonna do.
See, what you do is you take the edge of the sandpaper, the roughest you can find, and you sand right where that wheel's gonna be rolling. You sand all around it for about 4 or 5 minutes. It's very important to get the right wheels. And guess what? BLILY did it.
That's right, I did. I know where everything is.
Look, we got some big ass slicks. Then we got these beautiful Hot Wheels here on the front with the white walls. So that's gonna look good with our nasty little truck. We're gonna put it together right now. Yup, I just used good old duct tape as a fabricating agent. And for the chassis and paper clips. And what you do is after you get it all nice like that, you know where you want it, then you smash it all down and tighten it up as much as you can, and you make sure that you really just I'll show you. Like this, you see, you just really get in there, make sure that it's all nice and tight and fabricated. It'll last for years. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But not as good as our La Troca.
Oh no, sirree.
Wow, check out that dusty interior. Looks like another spider lived in here. Bug's gonna love that. Well, there wasn't much I could do for that doorpost, but I did get the cab aligned. Okay, so here's another La Troca that's in our junkyard. You can see it, and it's based on a 52 Chevy truck. You can see that. Both have 5 windows, both are step side. And La Troca has that nice sun visor, and it's a little bit wider. We did not glue the bed to the frame, which helps a lot. We put a cage, we put a driver's thing there. You can see that we hooked up the headlights. We put a nice little license plate holder there, and of course we have our NOS system right there, and this thing is bad ass, you can tell. And look at those big old slicks on the back. Yeah, it's kind of wonky, but it goes straight and fast, and that's what we want. Okay, so we're gonna race my La Troca.
It's not your TROCA, Vruma.
Okay, listen, stop. Tell it.
Okay, well, my name's BLILY. You can see it on my cat. BLILY. BLILY. And that's because when I was born, Mama was all hepped up on the epidermals, and Pop came in half blitzed, and he signed a birth certificate, misspelled my name, which is supposed to be BLILY.
You mean Billy?
Yeah, that's what I said, BLILY, and he made it BLILY. So that's my name.
I'm sorry, Lily.
It's okay, everybody does that.
I'm really sorry. In the badass La Troca, and you're gonna drive the Tonka Mustang.
Okay.
But not our La Troca. Okay, BLILY, I can just barely wait to start racing my beautiful rebuilt La Troca that rolls like a dream.
Your TROCA. I'm the one who found it.
Wait a second, let me... Psst! BLILY's a car whisperer.